So I struck gold today. I found a monster movie DVD set for $5, and you bet your jup booty we're gonna watch them all. Starting with Gamera vs. Gaios. A giant monster is easily defeated by the insane ramblings of the human version of Russell from Pixar's Up. And you better believe I'm gonna beat that joke into the ground because this is Redeye Reviews. Quick history of Gamera. It's like the cuter Godzilla loves to protect children, but weirdly bleeds a lot more than most giant monsters do. Oh, and our boy is super hungry all the time. He wakes up to eat power plants and volcanoes and stuff. Basically, he gets so hangry that he will mess your town up to get some solid noms. But we start our movie with some violent volcano eruption. One dummy opens his dumb mouth.
Sorry I'm late, gentlemen.
That suggests other volcanoes may erupt?
Yeah, well now it is, you fool, as you pointed that out. Sensing the hot pools of nacho cheese, our Ninja Turtle tries his best to become inflatable turtle soup. And everybody's just cool about it. They're like, yeah, that's what's up. Our monster loves the hot stuff. Meanwhile, these peeps are trying to build a highway, and they ain't about to let volcanoes and Donatello stop them.
Neither Fujiyama's eruption nor Gamera is any reason to delay the work on the road.
Well, now, if you said you needed a mental health day, that would be a different story. The workers go to build the road, and they are like, whoa, oh, who put all these signs up? And then these guys are like, hey, did you see our signs? I mean, yeah, that one's advertising all-you-can-eat sushi, but most of them are saying keep out.
No newts, no newts.
You got any more bullets in that gun shop?
Today's video is sponsored by our friends at Polybuzz. Polybuzz is an app that lets you have conversations with whoever or whatever you want through the power of AI. I am telling you all, this thing provides me hours of entertainment. I ran into Harry Potter on the Hogwarts Express, and I immediately used the killing curse on him. Which wasn't nearly as effective as the good old-fashioned way of just handling my business. I then ran into a giant, ugly spider, and I did what we all would do. Until, that is, he 180'd me hard and dropped this bomb. Yeah, I know. Spider-Man knows who I am. And that makes me all giddy, and it's finally giving me the credit I so humbly deserve. And if this doesn't tickle your buttons, just go off script, create your own scenario. Our giant turtle Gamera surprised me by revealing he's moved to the American South, and he developed quite the accent. You silly little Ninja Turtle. So, use my code Redeye in the app to unlock some awesome additional features, and go ride our flying saucer turtle back to Japan, where he belongs. Polybuzz, link below. Go have a ball.
What is it? Save us, boss! They want to kill us!
So back in the village, we get easily the best voice actor in the entire movie.
Why not?
Knock knock. Interrupting cow? Interrupting cow says, well said. But the locals don't want to build a road here, but everybody else does. Hey, how else will they get to the new Costco? Come on, you can't expect them to shop at a local store. Meanwhile, they see some glowy stuff. A journalist and a child whose parents should be way more attentive go following it into a cave.
It's a great story.
Gamera!
It'll be the scoop of the year.
Scoop?
While inside, it starts to collapse, and our poor little boy has a horrible styrofoam allergy, so this is really bad news. Cue our villain, Gaios. Part monster, part paper airplane. It goes to grab the small boy, but Gamera shows up and says, hey, if anyone's gonna kidnap Boy Scouts, it's gonna be me. So they go to fight, but due to their terrible depth perception and lazy eyes, it takes a very long time. And at one point, Gamera blasts him with fire, which seems rather unfair, seeing how papier-mâché burns very easily. He's about to kick more ass, but his home meth lab catches fire. The explosion causes him to fly away. That's how it happens. It always starts with just one kid, but they'll quickly start an infestation, sir. Better get some shampoo. So the science nerds talk about Gaios. They are like, no, we only like one giant monster. All the other giant monsters must die. But now that giant monster is damaging property values, all of a sudden those locals kind of feel like selling their homes.
Maybe it's better to sell the land to take the cash.
So scratching their heads with what to do, the scientists are at a loss. Until, that is, Russell appears.
You needn't worry. He never comes out of his cave in the daytime.
Oh, of course. So simple. Get this little boy a lab coat. He's clearly a genius.
I write down all about Gauss. He never comes out except at nighttime.
So to keep him away, we tell all of Japan to turn on their lights. Meanwhile, the electricity companies just start dishing out salary bumps and high-fiving each other. However, our monster can apparently discern the difference between tiny flickering light bulbs and the giant fireball that we call the sun. Yeah, I know. He's a clever little hang glider. But he doesn't like being tricked. So he takes to the sky without a care in the world. He flies off to a nearby city, and he just wreaks havoc.
It's only a model. Shh.
The military's like, quick, turn on your lights. We have it on good authority from an 8-year-old that he hates light. Then Gamera shows up, and the two of them start a dance party. They're clearly having one hell of a good time. Well, either they're fighting or, I don't know, some sort of mating dance. Either way, eventually the sun starts to rise and Gaios is like, oh, that small boy was right. I didn't apply my sunscreen today. In the aftermath, they find some Gaios toes. And they really struggle with what to do.
I don't want to predict the result of exposure.
Damn. If only that child were here, he would know what to do. However, after a quick test, they learned that Gaios is nothing more than a shrinky-dink toy come to life.
Ultraviolet literally reduces the mass of its flesh.
So, how do we keep him in the sun long enough to take him down?
Say! Gamera beat Gauss, didn't he? Did you see it?
Oh, thank God you're here, Professor Russell. What should we do?
Without making any spins.
No spins. If we spin around, we lose our balance. That might just work.
Take down everything he can tell you.
Well, of course, we should spin him like a top. Now, damn, if only we had a location to do such a thing.
There's one right up there. Look!
Brilliant, sir. What would we do without you, sir? So, seeing how Gaios hates people, they are like, what if we fill the bowl with people? And then, better yet, soda. Okay, it flows in most people's blood these days anyways. So they scoop up some sludge that people call Pepsi. They put it into the bowl. The monster emerges and he's like, is Pepsi okay? I prefer it, the sugary goo they call a beverage. All right, let's be real. Only a child could come up with this plan. Just look what's happening. So our boy gets hammered. He's like, whoa, is the world spinning or is it just me? So being severely dehydrated, he goes to urinate and it comes out as a fine mist. So dehydrated, it's almost powder-like. At a loss again, we struggle with what to do.
How could we call Gamera?
We could make a forest fire. He can't stand Gamera's flames, that dirty gouse.
You, sir, are brilliant. It's like you're the only one trying to solve our problems. So they start a forest fire, and our boy starts peeing all over it. Honestly, kind of looking more and more like just a cool dude who would be fun to hang out with. Gamera shows up just in time to wreck everybody's good time. He slowly labors over there, starting his rave spinning. He picks our boy up, solving a long-debated problem about birds carrying things long distances. Finally, Gamera starts playing by prison house rules. He messes this fool up, bites some goo out of him. He drags his limp body into that volcano that we all forgot about and should, probably be more concerned with. And now, with their property value plummeting to zero, the people are thrilled to sell their homes to that road company.
We thank you.
You can resume work on the expressway.
Yes, we begin tomorrow.
The moral of our story being that better stop resisting against giant corporations and just give them what they want. But that is it, so let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
Disturbances from south to north, Doctor?
Gamera, who is inevitably drawn by any source of heat such as molten lava.
Gamera is attracted by heat, like lava, and your mama.
That the eruption had nothing to do with it. And probably not Gamera either.
Of course it wasn't Gamera. He's like a giant ninja turtle. He's far too nice to do such a thing.
Don't come if you're afraid.
Afraid? Who? Me? Afraid?
It'll kill that poor child.
As a zoologist, how would you classify it?
It's a bird.
It's a bird. Oh, it's a paper airplane. It's super lame.
Let's go. Who needs milk?
Itchy.
I'm only shivering because it's cold tonight.
I didn't even notice it cold.
Can we build a pedestal that will be big enough?
The problem is the pedestal.
What's a pedestal? Pedestal is the word. What's a pedestal?
A swallow carrying a coconut? It could grip it by the husk.
I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you. Come on!
That is it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, a huge shout out to my Patreon community. Everybody on this list is awesome. I love chatting with you guys. I love voting on movies that we're going to watch. If you want to do what they do, which is support the channel, which means a lot, but also vote on the movies that we are going to review, I have a link in the description to do just that. I also have a Discord community. They are in the description, and I have a merch store. It's down there as well. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.